Hi everyone! Welcome to Artsonia's After School Art Club. Today we have a fun art project from Bridget McDermott, an art teacher from Virginia. Hope you enjoy the video and don't forget to have your artwork uploaded to your Artsonia gallery.
Today we're going to make some op art. An optical illusion is meant to fool the eye.
Hi, welcome to Arty Like a Rock Star with me, Bridget McDermott.
You will need a piece of paper, a messy mat, and a black permanent marker. Find the middle of your paper and you're going to draw a wavy line. It should go from the left to the right, and do not have it touch the top or the bottom. Keep it along the middle. Don't go too crazy with the waves or it'll make the next step harder. You're going to add 5 or 6 small dots separated across your wavy line. Now I'm going to work at the top part of my paper, and I am going to do parallel lines about as thick as my finger and then have it dip down to touch my dot. And I go again and touch my dot, bring it up to be parallel, and dive it down to touch the dot. I will continue this all the way across my paper. If my line curves, my parallel line curves, and then I have it go off the page. That's why we have the messy mat. And I continue. This time I want to make sure I dive all the way back down to that dot. I want it to look like those lines are all coming from the same spot. Later on you will be able to cheat a little bit, but right now make sure you dive all the way down to that dot. As you continue going, you will see that some areas, like my 4th area, will start to disappear because their loops will get too small. As you finish, you flip it over and do the same on the other side. This one, I will start to lose more of those curves, and that's okay. I'll just stop going over that space. Let it go off the edge of your paper as well. Now we're going to add some color, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways. First, I'm going to use colored pencils. Any type of color pencil will work. I'm going to start by doing blues. And I'm using 2 different color blues, but if you just have one, that's fine too. I have us do the darker area towards the edge of the curves. It gives the illusion of it fading away and as it creases, and then I have it lighter towards the center as the highlight. Now, if you don't have more than one color blue, you can just have it change color by the pressure you use to color. So you'd have it light pressure in the middle and then press nice and hard at the edges. You don't want it to be striped, so just have it kind of feather its way in. I'm doing 1 at a time for this, but if you start the whole thing with a light layer, which I'll show you in a second, that can make it easier if you do everything light and then go back and add your darkers. Now let me speed things up for you. You have light in the middle, medium, and then dark towards those edges. Make sure that you do each individual curved area with its dark. Here you can see with the green as I go lightly, and then I go do the medium, and then I'll go and add the dark. Remember, you can pause the video at any time. I will also show finished pictures at the end. Now let's try the same thing, but with markers. So with this, I'm doing mine in rainbow order just because that's fun. And I'm gonna do one area at a time. I'm actually going to color one whole curved area, and then I'll go back in and add the darks. Remember, if you use the side of your marker, it makes the lines you draw bigger. The points go small, the sides are nice and thick. So use the side of your marker, and I like to go in the same direction my curve is. It just makes the whole illusion work just a little bit better because you can still sort of see those lines. Now that I have that whole area filled, I do a second layer because when you use markers, especially these ones, I can see it darkening the different layers. So I add my darker tone there, but I am going to add one more color on top of this. I don't have a darker pink, but I do have a red, and red and pink are buddies. So I'm going to add some of those lines. Remember, a feathered look, not a striped look, to each curved area. I will repeat this process with each new space. So one layer to fill it, a second layer on the edges, and then a darker color to finish off those edges. And there you have your op art designs.